Hello and welcome back to another episode of Overkill Trading. Today is August 10th, 2026. This is a portfolio update. I'm going over every single name that I currently am holding. I'm just going to go over my thoughts and tell you guys what I'm thinking. I know a lot of you guys do follow my portfolio here and what I'm buying and what I'm selling over inside the Discord. Those trades are called out over here in the Overkill trade section of the Discord. You guys can see all my trades. So in today's video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my portfolio and just talk about each and every name and what we are looking at on the charts. I just want to thank you guys so much for all the patience and all the support and all the messages over the last 2 weeks. There has been a massive fire that has gone through my community and wiped out, in this post it was 600 homes at the time. It's now over 900 homes that have burnt to the ground, complete neighborhoods just completely taken out. And it's been a long couple weeks for me. So I was able to just actually get back home yesterday to my house. I haven't been able to get back to my house for the last 9 days because it was evacuated. There was fire coming toward it. Just a lot of stuff going on. My wife's parents actually ended up losing their house in the fire. So it's been a long week, and I'm probably going to be pretty busy over the next couple weeks helping out with people who have lost their homes. You guys that started the GoFundMe, that was Jeff. Everybody that donated to that GoFundMe, that was not necessary, but I promise you that all that money is going to go toward victims and people who have lost their homes. Again, there's over 900 families that lost their home over the last 2 weeks. So it's just been a very, very intense, very high stress situation, and we're handling it and everything like that. Thankfully things are getting better. Thankfully the fires are out now, and everybody's safe. I don't think there was anybody that died. I can't say that for sure, but like I said, 900 families currently without homes is pretty tragic for my community. So I just want to thank you guys for all the messages you guys sent me, everybody that donated to that GoFundMe that Jeff posted, and just all the support, man. It's awesome to have a community and people here that we all have each other's backs. I've always told you guys, this channel is not about me. It's not about you. It's all about all of us working together and all of us coming together as one, under Christ, of course. I try to incorporate that as much as possible in here. Without God, we are nothing, guys. Without God, none of this money matters. Nothing. All the money in the world can't make you happy. But if you're right with the good Lord, if you're right with God, that's when good things start to happen. That's when you get the right people around you and so on and so forth. So again, just thank you guys so much for everything, for the patience and all that. So let's go ahead and dig into this. Let's get into the charts here. I am back this week. The live stream schedule might be a little different. I'm just going to keep you guys updated on here. Just watch for the notifications and stuff. Videos are always posted over here in the Discord under the latest tab, so you guys can always watch the latest episode under that tab in case you didn't make the live or you couldn't show up. It's always over there inside the Discord. The live request thread is now open. You guys can now put your chart requests in over here under the live request thread. I'm going to be answering all these chart requests here. I just opened this up today. You can see chart requests are open. So I'm going to keep this open for a couple days throughout the week. You guys can go through this and you guys can put your chart requests in here. You see we got names like Uber and stuff like that on here. Baba, SoFi, SMCI. We're going to be covering all these. Chart request videos are Tuesday through Thursday on our streaming schedule. So today is just my portfolio update. Friday is our watch list. And then Tuesday through Thursday, all I'm doing is taking your guys' chart requests. So before we dive into my portfolio here, I just wanted to take a look at Bitcoin's monthly chart here, guys. You guys know how much I love the monthly chart. Again, we're long-term investors here. We're looking at the weekly and the monthly charts. I just want to point out the fact that Bitcoin here, okay, this thing is sitting in a very, very good spot. Okay, a very good spot right now. Sorry, I gotta turn my volume off here, but it's sitting at a very interesting spot. You guys can see that this indicator has called the bottom of the Bitcoin bear market all the way back here since 2015. It is now 2026. So for the last 11 years, this signal has been the bottoming signal. Okay, when this wave is down here, this is when we want to be looking to accumulate, right? This is when we want to be looking to buy. Okay, and look where the wave is right now. So again, back here in 2015, Bitcoin went from $200, $232 all the way up to 20,000. That was a 100x trade. Okay, it got our sell signal up here. We want to sell the red dots up here. Okay, got that at 18,000, pulled all the way back here to 3. Got the green dot right there at 19. In 2019, that came at $3,500. Over the next 2 years, it went all the way up from around 3,200 all the way up here to 70,000. That was over a 20x trade. It pulled back here in 2021. We got our signal there in December, pulled back from 60 all the way down here to 16. We actually did call this. I did have the Discord out when this signal was called out back in 2023, but it ended up going from 17,000 all the way up here to around 25, I think is where it topped out at. But now you could see here in 2026, we're back down here, folks. So this is not a time to be scared, right? This is a time to be looking to accumulate, looking to build your bags, right? We talk about the cheat sheet all the time. We're down here right now on a macro level of Bitcoin, right? This is where everyone quits, everyone gets overly bearish, and everyone goes to find something else to do. This is where we want to be when we are buyers, when we are long-term investors. We want to be down here, okay? And we are down here when this wave is down here, okay? The only thing separating us from being right or wrong right now is time, right? This doesn't happen overnight. This move didn't happen overnight from 16 all the way up here to 125. That was from 2023 in January all the way over here to February 2025. So that was like a 2-year hold. For 2 years, this thing just went up, 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 up. Okay, we got overextended and then we sold off, right? We had 3 sell signals up here in this territory between 75 and 130. Okay, so we should have been taking profits up here in this region back here in 2024, 2025. Now that we're down here, we're not thinking about selling, right? We're thinking about loading up. So right now, okay, in my opinion, it's a great time to be accumulating Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, things like that, because it's the most beat up sector. It's the most beat up sector out of any sector, any healthcare, right? Technology, right? All of those things have had massive runs, whereas Bitcoin and crypto has pulled back over the last year. As all these tech stocks and all these things have made new all-time highs, crypto has pulled back. So crypto is the weak sector, right? When something is weak, that's when we want to be bullish. That's when we want to be accumulating, right? We don't want to buy in the bull market up here at the all-time highs when everyone's excited, right? We don't want to buy up here. We want to buy when no one's excited. It's not supposed to feel good when you're buying, guys. I've said that before, and I'll say it again. It's not supposed to feel good during the time that you're buying. It should feel stupid when you're buying. Why does it feel stupid? Because everybody else, right? Everybody else is running away. They're running away from the fight. Okay, just like the fires that happened in my community this week or these last couple weeks. Everyone's running away from the fire, right? They get fearful and they just panic and they run. It's the same thing in the markets, folks. When things are bad, you got to stand your ground. You got to hold the line, okay, and look for the opportunity. That's what we're doing here. And again, this isn't a day trade. This isn't. I'm not saying Bitcoin's going to be back up here at 130 tomorrow. I'm saying over the next 1 to 2 years, 6 months, however long it's going to take till we get our sell signal up here, okay, we should be buying right now. We should be accumulating. If you're using our strategy, we are absolutely buyers, okay? And I'm not saying the bottom's in, but I'm not scared of a little 10 to 15% dip right now. I don't care. Bitcoin's down from the top, okay, on the weekly chart. We topped out right there at 127 or 120. Yeah, 120. It's down 55% from the top. It's already dropped 55%. So if this goes down here to 55 or down here to 50, we don't really care. We want to get in at the bottom, right? Near the bottom. We're not going to time the bottom, but if we can get within 20 to right here or like right here, like not trying to time the exact second that Bitcoin, but if we can get within 10 to 20% of the bottom, we are going to crush the markets long term, folks. The only thing we have to do is be patient. Time is on our side. This is not a get rich quick strategy, okay? This is a calculated strategy. Everything we do here is based on the trading rules over here, okay? Logic, data, and discipline, okay? Logic is our trading strategy. Data is what we see on the charts, right? Our buy signals, okay? And discipline is the ability to stick to our plan, right? No matter what happens. If something goes against you, we're sticking to the plan. What's the plan? We're going to average down, right? We're going to buy more if it goes lower. We are in this thing for the long haul. Okay, if you're here to get rich quick, this is not the channel for you. This is not a day trading channel. This is a build generational wealth over time, like all the famous investors teach. Okay, they said you should be thinking 5 to 10 years out, not about tomorrow's price or next week's price. Okay, the fact that we can look at Bitcoin's chart right here over the last 11 years and see when this wave is down here, it has been a generational buying opportunity every single time in the last 11 years. Okay, we're taking that data and we're using it, right? We're using it to make a calculated decision that, hey, This looks like a great time to be buying. Do we have the signal yet? No. We can wait for confirmation. Okay, but I do think we're within 10 to 20% of the bottom right now. Can we go down to 50? Yes. What are we going to do if that happens? Sit on our hands and wait. That's what we're going to do. As of right now, we are more bullish, much more bullish than we are bearish on altcoins. And you guys will see in my portfolio today that I am holding a lot of cryptocurrency currently. So let's go ahead and dive in here. Looks like the market just closed here. This is not a live video. This is pre-recorded. I'm recording this at about 1 p.m. So I'm scheduling this to go out. Again, my schedule is so messed up right now. I don't know that I can go live at the same time. Things have just been very chaotic. So guys, just bear with me. Again, you guys will be notified when I drop videos over here. I will be dropping a video a day. I just don't know if they're going to be live streams or not. I would like to do the live streams for the chart request videos tomorrow. But it's just hard for me to set a time right now with all the things going on. So just bear with me, but just know that you guys will be notified over here in the Discord. The Discord is free to join. We do have a membership, but it is free to join and get access to a lot of good content. I do have a free trading course over here. You guys can access all of our trading indicators. You guys can get the same indicators we're going to use in today's video right here. We got our trading rules. If you're new, I'd highly recommend checking out the trading course first, just so you understand where our mindset's at and our plan is. Because again, if you don't have a plan, right, if you don't have rules or a plan, you're going to get smoked in the markets, folks. You're going to get emotional. Okay, a plan eliminates the emotion. Okay, when you have a plan, it's easier to manage your emotions. Okay, in trading, because 90% of people fail in the markets because they get emotional. So just keep that in mind. So SOXS, this is the semiconductor short. This is just a short on chip stocks. Chips have had a little bit of a bounce here. You can see AMD, though, still putting in a red dot there. That's a sell signal, right? NVIDIA's still red. Intel, right? We had a little bounce last week, but to me, it's a dead cat bounce. I'm still very bearish on semiconductors. I'm looking for semiconductors to come back down and at least get back in here to their 200 EMAs, right? They're 4-year moving averages. Anytime price gets way off of the average, right, it always retraces back down. So I'm still bearish. I'm still holding my SOXS position, and that is one of my short positions that I currently have on. The next one's going to be INJ. I still really like this one here with the green dot. I think this one still looks very strong for a crypto here, up above $4. It looks like it could give the daily any minute, and it's just been ranging right now. So we've gone sideways in this range for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 weeks. Okay, what I'm looking for on INJ is a green dot. I think my average cost on this is like $5 or something, $5.15. So I'm down a little bit on it, but not nothing too crazy. I still think it looks very strong here as long as it holds on to that $4 level. We got Path absolutely ripping this week. This one we're up pretty big on. I think I entered this one right here around 11. So I'm looking for a sell signal here on Path. It's getting pretty close to the red zone. So I will probably be looking to sell this one here this week, either between $17 or $19 just to see if it gets up there. I'll probably take profits on this one once I see the red dot here on the daily. That 4 hours looking really good too. Again, everything's just getting extended now. Again, we were buying this one down here, right? Our trading strategy, you guys will learn in that course, is we want to buy when the wave's down here, given a green dot on the weekly and the monthly charts. And you can see that monthly one came right here in July at, again, around $11. So we're up pretty nicely on Path, and it's getting pretty extended here. It's ran really hot, really fast. And you guys can see whenever we get that extension here off of those EMAs, the EMA ribbon here, and again, you guys can get access to all these indicators over here under the trading indicator tab in the Discord. Okay, but when you see that extension, that's when, okay, things have ran really hot. Okay, it looks like they have earnings coming up here in September, so I'm still holding this, but I'm probably going to look to trim some or sell this position completely, probably this week on the next daily or the next 4-hour alert that I see. ISRG, I like this one a lot. This is that healthcare company. So I ended up buying this one right here in June at 400. Okay, and it went the other way. It actually beat their earnings. They actually crushed their earnings. But sometimes those earnings calls, right, they'll sell off. Okay, and then you'll find a bottom, right? If we buy a green dot here at 400, what should we do on the next green dot down here? Okay, at 350. Okay, you should buy more. So I added here, and I added to the bag here. I think I'm about break even on the trade now. And again, I'm just going to let this one run until the wave gets back up here and gives me a red dot. Okay, just holding. I don't care what this thing does in the short term. I'm not going to sell it until the wave gets back up here. Okay, and gives me a red dot. That's where I will take my profits. But this is recovering very nicely. Still holding on to that one. And it's running nice. I like that move. Again, green dot, right? Add. Okay, and we're just building our position, and then all we do is sit on our hands and wait till the wave comes back up here. So that one's looking nice. NAVX. This is an altcoin here. So this is a play on the SUI ecosystem, guys. I've been on the hunt for some of these really small cap cryptos that have like 10, $20 million market caps right now that actually have utility. So SUI, in my opinion, is one of the biggest blockchains out there. It's got a lot of institutional adoption, and NAVX is a lending protocol that's built on it. So I do have a small position on this. And again, I'm just holding until the wave comes back up here. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin, guys, when I look at this chart, I'm thinking we're going to go into a 1 to 2 year bull market, meaning for the next 1 to 2 years here pretty soon, once we get that signal, it's just going to be up. It's just going to be up. Just like how it's only been down for the last year and a half, it's only going to be up here pretty soon, right? Markets can only go down for so long until the price gets too good, and then the big money steps in and it goes up, right? Right now we're waiting for liquidity. We're waiting for the big billionaires, the trillionaires, the smart money, so to speak, right? These guys, okay, the smart money and the institutional investors, they're loading up right now. They're buying Bitcoin as everyone else is selling and running away. So pretty soon they're going to inject liquidity, and then that's what's going to cause us to go into a bull run over the next 1 to 2 years. So I think the people planting seeds right now, right, and just waiting, right, we don't have to look at our account every day, guys. We don't have to look at the charts every day. Okay, I probably look at the charts maybe 1 or 2 times a day on my computer. Okay, I just go through my trade alerts. If I get a signal, okay, I sell it. Okay, and we do call out all the alerts over here, by the way. You guys get all the signals over here, the weekly, the monthly, all that stuff. It's all called out here in the Discord. But you guys can, of course, get these for yourself. But I even have documentation on how to trade one. So if I get a weekly alert, I am selling or reducing my position by 25 to 100%, right? You don't have to sell the whole entire position. But if I get a weekly dot up here and I'm not taking profits, I'm not following the strategy, right? You can have the best buy strategy in the world, but if you don't have a sell strategy where you take profits, I mean, all the people I talk to, okay, are right. These people that were holding XRP up here at 350, okay, they're depressed right now, guys, because they watched it go from 370 all the way down here to $1. Right now, it's a scam. Right? Why? Because they didn't take profits up here. Okay, we gotta take profits, right? Planting season, if we're farmers, right? We're planting seeds down here and we're taking profit up here, right? We're harvesting up here. And XRP's monthly chart's way down there as well. So again, back in 2023, you could have bought XRP at 32 cents. Back here in 2020, you could have bought it at 17 cents. People only want to buy it up here at $3 though. Okay, not us. Okay. So again, I think we're going to probably get that green dot on the monthly charts probably in September or October. So again, the bottom could already be in, but that confirmation, once we start seeing these weekly alerts come over here for crypto, the monthly alerts, okay, that's going to be a very, very telling signal. And since February, we've just been ranging. Okay, XRP looks ugly right now. There's no one talking about it right now. Okay, but everybody was talking about it up here. Why is that? Because when things are going up, people are happy, right? People are enthusiastic. People get greedy, right? This is not where we want to be buying when people are excited. We want to buy when no one else is around, when no one else cares, okay? This is when we want to be loading our bags. So I do have a position on XRP. We'll get to that. But NAVX, again, that's just kind of a small cap play. Definitely do your own due diligence on that one. Don't just rush into it because I'm buying it. It's a play on the SUI ecosystem. So Baba's also taken off really good here too. I think I bought this one around 90 or $100, somewhere around this area. And it's sold all the way off here. You got the signal right there at around, that came anywhere from 100 to 106. It's pumping right now, pumping good. They got earnings coming up here on Thursday of next week, it looks like, August 20th here. So huge Chinese company. This is just my exposure to China. China is a very powerful company, and I want some exposure to their ecosystem. Alibaba is one of the largest companies in China. They make the most money. You could see they made $35 billion in 3 months. That was last quarter, but they're a huge company. So once I saw that signal come in, I wanted to take a position. So I'm still holding that one. And again, I'm just waiting for my sell signal up there on Baba. Plume, same thing. I love Plume right here. I actually bought more of this at this level. I think my first buy came like right here at around a penny and a half. And I added again down here at around a penny. So these guys are doing some interesting things. They actually have like stuff going on with the SEC. They're like compliant with the SEC and stuff like that. They're a real world asset play. So again, it's like a $50 million market cap. Okay, we're not necessarily going to get rich by buying things like Ethereum that already have these massive market caps, but some of these names like Plume, I think, are very interesting to look at, especially with the sentiment and where we are now in the market. So really like Plume here. Again, the dot is green, still bullish, looking for the red dot to take some profits. Oracle ended up being a banger. Okay, bought this one right here around 120 off the signal. Things ripping up. I did start a position on this down here at around 120. It's at 150 now, looking very strong. Still really like Oracle. Again, what are we going to do? We're just going to wait for a sell signal, okay? If you're not familiar with our selling strategy, guys, again, it's laid out over here inside of the trading rules, okay? And again, I cover the whole thing inside this course. The course is completely free. I do not charge you guys for education, okay? Adam, still holding this one. I actually want to add to this one. These guys pay 20% on Coinbase for staking. And if you look at the monthly chart, I mean, they're down here at the very low. I mean, the last time we were here was in 2020. That was the COVID dip. This thing went from $1.40 all the way up to $40. Okay, that was a monster move. Okay, 3,000% last time we were down at these levels. Okay, and again, right now, all I have to do is stake it on Coinbase and earn 20%. So I'm earning every single day. They pay me every day for staking it. And the cool thing about Coinbase is it automatically stakes it for me. Like it'll automatically restake. Okay, so it like think of staking rewards as like a dividend. So I'm getting that dividend from Atom and I'm reinvesting it. So I'm just accumulating as much Atom as possible. And this one's got the monthly and the weekly one sitting here right now with a 20% APY staking reward just on the Coinbase app. So this is definitely something I'm looking at to add this week. I might talk about that in a video here on TikTok, but I really like Atom still. Mega ETH, this is another low cap play here listed on Robinhood. Again, probably a $40 million market cap. I think I'm about break even on this from where I entered. So I'm holding this one right now. And again, I'm just waiting for a sell signal. Okay, now's ripping here. Okay, we added a now down here at 90. We sold some, or I think I actually sold my whole position up here at 140. I entered again down here off these signals, down here at around 90 to 100. And it's ripping right now. It's at 127. Again, looking for the red dot on this one. This one looks like it's getting some separation there. I'm targeting up here in the red zone. You guys will learn about the Fibonacci indicator in the trading course if you guys are new. But right now we're targeting between 180 and 200. This thing looks very, very strong here going into this week. ENA, this is a stable coin play here. They have one of the largest, not even close to USDC, but they're definitely gaining some market share. Got interesting partnerships with BlackRock and stuff. So I'm holding their position. I took a position on this right here around. I think I got in around 0.085 or something, or 89, or so. I'm about break even on it. But again, just where we're at right in the market. I mean, this thing's pulled back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 months in a row. Okay, normally after a big pullback, there's a big move to the upside. So I do have a position on that. That was a play for me. Like if the stablecoin, if the Clarity Act passed, I thought they would benefit. That's obviously getting pushed out to September. So I am still bullish. I'm holding that position. Again, if it goes lower and I get another green dot, I'll probably just add to it. But you can see that it's just hanging out in this range right now. Right? If I draw some lines, we're just stuck in this range. We have been since back here in March, February. Okay, you can even put the range all the way up there to 13. We're just stuck here, but we're kind of flattening out, right? We're starting to go sideways on a lot of these names. We're doing this. Okay, this is called the stealth phase, when things are just really boring. You don't have any massive moves to the upside or anything like that. You don't got these big explosive moves. Okay, because when this happens, everyone's going to be asking me, hey, Overkill, is it too late to buy? Is it too late to buy? When this happens, okay? No one's asking me that right now. It's, in my opinion, it's a great time to buy crypto. I told you guys that at the beginning of the video. AVAV, this trade's working out really good too. It's been giving signals down here. I think I'm up pretty hefty on this. Again, just looking for the wave to come back up here to take some profits. The red zone target is between 350 and 400. Really breaking out here. I'd love to see this one get over 200 bucks. Looks very strong. We got Robinhood starting to turn the corner here. That one may have bottomed right there at 83 bucks. I'm still holding a small position on this. I took the majority of it off up here at 120 once I saw the signal come in, and it pulled back from 120 down to 80. This one might be worth a look if it can get back over 100. Looking for the green dot on that one, still holding it. I'm holding half the position. So I think I sold half my position up here. And now I'm still holding half, looking to re-enter again on the next green dot. We got STLA. This thing's just beaten to a pulp here. These guys make Jeep and Dodge. They're a big car maker, but you guys could see that $5 has been the low since 2013. So you're talking about a 13-year support level right now for a huge company that makes a ton of money. I mean, they make $50 billion a quarter every 3 months. So I like this one where it's at. Again, it's been around forever. This thing's been around since 2003 for the last 20 years. And after a sell-off like this from 30 down to $5, I'm a buyer. I still like STLA here too. Chainlink, same thing. Look at the monthly chart. Last time the wave was down here for Chainlink was back here in 2023. Okay, we got that at $5, $6. It went all the way up to $30. That's a 500% move. So you put in 10,000 here, you made $50,000 if you sold the top. Okay, you made 40,000 if you sold near the top. Okay, but again, we've gone down for a year and a half. This is when everyone gives up. Chainlink, in my opinion, is the best fundamental project in the crypto market in regards to the technology and what it's being used for. Okay, this whole new financial system they're trying to pass with the Clarity Act and things doesn't work without Chainlink. The fundamentals, the utility of it are very important, and I really like Chainlink down here. Got the weekly here. Down here in July, but once I see that monthly dot pop up for Chainlink, I'm going to be smiling really big. I actually think it popped. Over the weekend. I just have been so out of touch. Oh, yeah, see that? It did pop. Okay, so we did get that on the 2nd. Okay, like I said, I haven't been on the charts in 2 weeks, guys, so that is showing up in August. So again, the last time that happened, I know it went away from the chart because, again, if the price goes down, it can fade away. Okay, but once it comes back on the chart, and if it closes, that is the signal to go long. And I think it obviously showed up. So things are looking good. GIS, this is General Mills. These guys pay an 8% dividend. They're a huge company. They make a lot of the food products in our society. I really like this one over 34 still. I like the 8% dividend. This isn't one like Chainlink that can go, 500%. But if you want a nice steady, a steady gainer, right? Up above 34, I'm still very bullish on GIS. SMCI also has the signal. Looks like they have earnings tomorrow. That's going to be an earnings call I'm going to want to pay attention to. They got earnings tomorrow. That's nice. I am holding a position on SMCI. NVO still looking really good. It had a nice bounce here off of 43. That one's still red, but I'm more playing the monthly chart on NVO here. These guys are a huge drug maker. You're looking to get the MACD crossover here. You got 3 signals all down in this area. Okay, very, very, very interesting looking chart. These guys' earnings are very impressive. They make the drug Ozempic. They beat their earnings, their revenue by 11% last time, so that just tells you they're doing very, very good. And I'm very bullish on this, still above $43. P-Sky, this is also one of my favorite stocks right now. These guys bought the UFC. They're also buying the Warner Bros. I think these guys are going to take on Netflix. They're a huge company, right? Paramount Plus. With that acquisition of the UFC, I think that's going to bring a lot of subscribers to their platform. What did it say? Operating income is up 19%. Okay. But their earnings are down 28% or something like that because of merger delays. So they're buying Warner Bros., which is another big streaming company. So P-Sky is acquiring them. So I think because they're acquiring them is why their stock's in the gutter here. And it's fine, right? Because we're long-term, right? They're making a company that's making acquisitions is a good thing. Right, for future, like if you're looking into the future, a company that's buying other companies, that's like they're flexing, right? They're like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna be the big dog, right? I want to be a part of that. And once I saw them acquire the UFC, I mean, I'm a big UFC guy, big MMA guy. I love the MMA. I've done MMA, big boxing guy. So when I saw that just showed me they're making moves. So I want a part of it. I think this is going to be a really big company here one day. I think they could at least get back up here to $20 easily. So, and they pay a dividend. Nike, I'm still holding my Nike as long as it holds on to $39. They got the monthly alert. I mean, this company, it's a huge company. They're down from 190 all the way down here to 42. Do I like their company? Not very much. I'll be honest. They've gotten really weird over the years. I mean, I go shopping at Dick's Sporting Goods, and I can't find a pair of shorts that aren't short shorts. Like, they don't make, like, men's shorts that go below your knees anymore. It's all you're wearing short shorts. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if they're doing it for cost saving or what, but there's a reason they're in the gutter, okay? Because they're failing to execute. But if they can turn it around here, I know Apple's CEO was buying shares of this not too long ago. So above $39, I still like the Nike trade. See if they could turn it around. Cake is still green. Again, we're just flatlined. Like, this is honestly one of the most frustrating things when you're holding an asset, is it's not going anywhere. But if we look at our cheat sheet once again, okay, if we look at this, okay, this is not a bad thing for an asset. This means there's stability. Okay, this means there's holders. They're not letting it go any lower. So this play, we've been down here since February. So for the last 5 months, we've gone nowhere. We're stuck in a consolidation phase. So it's up to us as investors to understand what phase we are in, right? We're either up here, down here, or right here. Okay, we want to buy here. We want to buy here. We don't want to buy here. So Cake, I like a lot. I like this name a lot. It looks like it's getting ready to break out too. SUI. So SUI was what I was talking about earlier. NAVX is that protocol that I bought. It's a lending protocol built on their layer 1 blockchain. So again, SUI's been frustrating too. It's just hanging out down here above 65, but that one does have a green dot popping up. I'd like to see that one reclaim 80 cents. Excuse me. Morpho still looking good too. I think I entered this at around, I don't know, I think it was like $2. So I'm down a little bit on it, but these guys are a huge protocol, lending protocol. They're partnered with Robinhood. Got some really interesting partnerships with Coinbase. I like this name a lot here above 159. I know it has a red dot, but if it goes any lower, my plan is just to buy more on the next green dot. But right now it's just hanging out. Right, if my name goes down 10, 15%, guys, I don't care. Right, I don't care. That's just part of the game. Okay, our rule over here, okay, it says look to average down if the position declines 20% or more. That means if I buy something like Morpho and it comes down here to like 140 and it drops 20, 30%, I'm not going to panic and sell it down there, right? Because if I like it at $2 here, okay, I should like it even more down here at 140. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to increase my number of shares or coins, whatever you're buying, right, in that position. Because again, I'm not selling until we go parabolic, right? Until I get a clear as day sell signal up here. Okay, and right now, again, we're just flatlining, right? We're putting in I think they call this a bull flag. So again, we're just stuck right here between 160 and 220. We'd like to see it break out over 220. Okay, I'm looking for the green dot on Morpho. Circle's looking good. That one closed with a green dot last week. That one's worth a look on TikTok. Again, the last time we got this signal was down here at 58. It went all the way up to 140. It's pulled back here. I think Circle looks very good. Grab Holdings, another stock I really like here. They just reported earnings. They're doing very well. 22% revenue growth in Q2. That is awesome. Record profits. Okay. You look at a company here, a really good way to tell if a company's doing good, guys, is to go back a couple of years. Okay. Look at their earnings. Okay. Back here in 2024, they were making $715 million. Then they went to making $764 million. Then they went to $773. Now it's at $820. Now it's at $870. Now it's at $906, $955. And they just almost broke $1 billion in a quarter. Okay. So quarterly revenue means every 3 months, that's how much money they're making. And when you look at a company like this, these guys are pretty much the Uber of Southeast Asia, right? That's what they are. They're like the Uber of Southeast Asia, parts of China, things like that, right? So they're a big deal over there. Okay, and Uber's a huge company as well. Grab Holdings, I think, is an absolute steal. Their revenue looks very good. It looks like they're doing all the right things here. PayPal, still holding this one. Our options got absolutely screwed on that merger talk that didn't even end up going through. Waiting to see what PayPal's going to do here. I'd still like to see this one stretch out here to like 74. They're not going to sell is what they said. That's the last news that I got. So I still think this stock is very undervalued where it's sitting. Again, it's got the monthly alerts. It's got the MACD crossover. I'm still holding my PayPal. I did sell my shares, but I am still holding options on PayPal. So I'm looking for that thing to make a move, at least up here into the 200 EMA on PayPal. Aerodrome, that one got the red dot right there at 50 cents. Still holding this one, looking for the green dot. GoodRx. So Aerodrome, I think we bought somewhere around, I think I bought this one around 35 or 40 cents, somewhere right in here off that signal. Okay, it popped up to 60, it pulled back. I would like to see this one hold on to 39, but I think this one will be a big winner once the bull run actually starts, right? We're sitting in the middle of a consolidation phase right now. right? After the consolidation normally comes the big run. Okay, after this normally comes the big move to the upside. So the key is to find the good names right now you want to position in for the next 6 months to a year to 2 years when we come back up here. Then we'll be ready to sell. Okay, GoodRx. This one's performing very well as well. Pulled back a little bit today. I might be taking some profits on GoodRx here. It's got the red dot here in the red zone on the 4-hour. I think I am going to trim some on this here today. It's got a little room to go back up there to $5, but I'm pretty happy with this trade. I think we got in right here around 220. So I think I'm up like 60% on it or something like that. Great company. They actually reported their first earnings beat in a while, and it's just a little extended right now. So I actually might look to take profits here on GoodRx sometime this week, probably on the daily alert here. If we can't hold on to 350, I'm probably taking some off there. GoodRx, and again, the reason I'm taking profits is because look where the wave is, right? We're way up here. I know we don't got the signal yet, but right, we're very extended, very far off these EMAs. Normally when you get that extension, you get the pull back into them, right? And then what can we do here? We can re-enter if we want to, but anytime you see that separation, okay, it's okay to take some profits, especially if the wave is up here. Axel, I'm just staking this one. XCN, still staking, looking for the signal on this one. This is one of my largest holdings. I really like this protocol. I really like what they're doing. They're paying 30% APY for staking. Again, staking is like a dividend. So right now we're collecting dividends as things are just going down. Right, as things are just going down or sideways, we're just staking. Right, names like Axel and XCN are both names you can stake and earn that dividend income. Right, so again, that's all we're doing on those. Okay, again, just waiting for the wave to come back up here and give us a red dot. XRP, same thing, got the red dot last week. I still think $1 is a great price for XRP. I bought this one right up here around 120. And I'm still holding it. I'm down. I think I'm getting down close to 20% now. So I'm down in my average down territory. The only thing I'm missing is a green dot here on the weekly for XRP. AVE has a red dot this week, so I want to see this one hold on to $83 or $82. That's just the low from right there. So I'll probably set a stop loss on AVE this week because, again, we have a red dot showing. Anytime you see a red dot, you can either take some off the table or... okay, you could set a stop loss in case we do decide to go lower. So I am going to set a stop loss probably around 82 here on AVE. I'm just putting this in my notes right now so I can review it. Again, I haven't looked at a chart in like 2 weeks, guys, so it's been a long couple weeks. I appreciate you guys bearing with me. Hopefully you guys are getting some value out of this. If you are, I appreciate the likes on the videos. Drop a comment. Let me know you guys are here. Down in the comments section below in the live chat. Say what's up. Let us know your watch list. What are you guys holding? Drop that in the comments. Drop your watch list. Drop your portfolio. Down in the comments in the live chat. Let people know what you're holding. Again, this isn't about me. It's about all of us, folks. It's about all of us. Again, I'm just here to share my thoughts and the information that I see on the charts. I'm not here to tell you what to buy or when to buy. I'm just here to present information. Uniswap's also running into a little roadblock here as well, sitting at around 395. No red dot yet, but I still think this one looks very strong there above 319. Still really liking Uni here. Okay, still bullish on that one as long as the dot holds green. We got SoFi. Look at this one. Right, SoFi stuck between 20 and 15. So again, we've been here since April. Okay, we're chop, 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 chop. The thing we like about SoFi is it's at its 4-year moving average. So again, this chart here, right, we talk about the mean all the time. That's the average. That's the 4-year average. So that blue line represents the 4-year average. We want to buy into the mean. We want to buy close to the mean or below the mean. We never want to buy up off it, right? Why don't we want to buy off it? That's because we know we're at the top of the bull run, right? This thing was up here at $33. Everybody was talking about SoFi up here. Okay, all the influencers were flexing their positions and showing you guys and telling you to buy it because it's the right. And then it pulls back down here to 14. I think my entry is like $15 on it. Okay, because again, we're buying these signals down here. We're not buying right? I mean, we did get a signal right here at around 16, but I still think anywhere below 20 is a great buy for SoFi here. I really like it above 15. Still holding that again, looking for a sell signal. Okay, we're nowhere near harvesting season right now. We're in planting season. KMB, this is the Kleenex company. I took a trade on this off the monthly here. I like this one as long as it can hold on to that 104 level. If it breaks 104, I'm out of the trade. Very choppy right now. They just released their earnings. These guys also pay a really good dividend as well. They also make some more household products. So this one and GIS are my two like low volatility. They're like my dividend plays for stocks. Those are good to have. Here's ETH. ETH is still green as well. Okay, just look at if we get a red dot, we can look to go short. Or look to take some off the table. But again, as long as the dot is green, we have nothing to worry about, folks. We got HNT here crossing over on the MACD. This thing's just been absolutely pummeled here. $40 all the way down to 20 cents is insane. I'm looking for a bounce at least back to $2 to $4 on this one. They have the real world utility. They have partnerships with like AT&T and a couple other mobile companies down in Mexico. So this is a very interesting company here. It's Helium sitting down there at 18 cents. Cetus. That one got the green dot last week, so that one's still looking good. Still bullish on that. Baby has a green dot here. This is Babylon, another one of those staking coins I was talking about. Arrow, I got smoked on this one. I bought this one around $2. It went all the way down here to 20 cents, but it's still a very new project, so I've decided to actually buy more down here. This is just my play on the Robinhood chain. If it is legit, I do think Arrow will do very well over time, but it's a very small project right now, right? It's like a $2 million market cap. So still holding that one. Again, we're not in a bull run. We're not in a crypto bull run right now, so it's hard to judge where these things are going to be. I just think we're in a season where we need to be accumulating and looking for reasons to buy. DJT, this one had a little pullback today, but it's actually up quite a bit off its last signal down here at 750. It hit 1050, pulled back a little bit today. The monthly still green, looking good. I don't know, man. We'll see if Trump rugs this thing like he did all his other meme coins here pretty soon. Okay, but right now it looks like $7 is the bottom. I think I'm about break even on this now, surprisingly. And I've been holding this one for a while. I mean, it's exhausting. But you can see we're crossing over here. So I'm looking for a red dot there on DJT. Looking for a bounce on that one, maybe up here to 22. And then Intel, I have a put on Intel. Again, this thing is still in a bear trend. The reason we know it's in a bear trend is A, the dot is red. Anytime the dot is red, we're bearish. If it's green, we're bullish. And it's also trending below the 9 EMA. The 9 EMA is the orange line. So anytime price is trending below that orange line, we're in a bear market, right? When we're up above it, you see how it broke out above it right there, the 9 EMA, that's when we're in a bull run. So right now we're in a bear market, okay? So I'm short. So meaning when Intel goes down, I make money. Okay, so Intel and that SOXS are my two short positions. And then I'm heavily loaded on everything else we just covered. So that's it for today, folks. I appreciate you guys tuning in. Drop your portfolio down in the comments section. Let us know what you're holding. Let us know why you're holding it, what you're seeing in the markets. I will be going live tomorrow to answer your guys' chart requests over here in the live request thread. You can see those chart requests already coming in. I just opened this up a couple hours ago, so people are dropping those. Again, we're back. I don't know if we're completely normal schedule yet, but I will definitely be dropping lives or videos, whichever one I'm able to do that day. If you guys want your chart requests answered, you guys can get them over here in the live request thread. You could also check out the chart request feature. You guys can actually use this AI to look up any chart. So all you got to do is type in /layout and then whatever coin you want or whatever stock you want. I just do /layout Bitcoin. Okay, and what that's going to do is it's going to pull up the chart of Bitcoin. So you can see that over here in the Discord. That's under the chart requests feature right there. The live requests are where you're going to want to get your requests in to be covered in videos like this. On YouTube, you can see here it pulled the chart of Bitcoin. You guys can see the chart of Bitcoin right here. We got a green dot right there on the weekly. So there's some tutorial videos in the course on how to use that. If you guys haven't watched the trading course, it's completely free. You guys can get all the indicators we talked about in today's video under the trading indicator tab. I appreciate you guys showing up. I'm so thankful to be back with you guys here, and we're ready to conquer the markets, baby. Let's go, Spartans. God bless you.